Right. Tammy Bruce is with us, Fox News contributor. I can't just get enough of this Bloomberg story.
Yeah, it's fascinating.
But you think that Biden is the big loser here?
Well, absolutely. As you described, they're both considered moderates, but consider that when you think about how far the left the party has gone. Bloomberg's base is about really taking away guns, right? It's gun control. When he was here, it was about controlling the size of drinks that people could have in the stores, and yet he's still considered a moderate. So we have to think about how the basic voter would view that. At the same time, he is the opposite of what has been really energizing the Democratic base for the primary season. He is a billionaire. He is somebody who is, liking capitalism and all of that. So it's fascinating that if they're looking for enthusiasm, if he were to enter, and this is not a guarantee yet, you're looking at fights within their own celebrity base, if you will, of candidates. Yeah. And that is going to take enthusiasm down. He's not going to be, exciting anybody. And at this point, there has to be a rallying of the base around to be able to win that nomination. And then really, in a general, if you're looking at that, Donald Trump is the problem, a billionaire who is, a moderate. Why would you go for someone else who is effectively representing the same thing? And this is the fight within the Democratic Party.
It's split. The party is split.
There is chaos. There is no leadership. They recognize, and I think what this might mean, though, they do see that perhaps Joe Biden's going to become the nominee and worrying about not just whether he can beat Trump, but if he's competent in dealing with the nomination itself. But the fact that they've gotten this far, remember also the insult. We talked about this when Hillary was making some noise. All of the people up there now have fought for months, if not over a year or two, to get the donations, to get the percentage in the polls. They've done the debates. Bloomberg would be walking in without even really doing any debating.
Yes.
And what kind of an insult to all those other candidates would that really be?
And he walks in with all the other candidates having spent millions and millions and millions of dollars running up to the primaries, and he walks in with a personal fortune of $50 billion. He can spend what he likes.
Well, you can also say that this might be another effort from the establishment to steal the nomination. And this is not going to be looked at nicely, I think, by the base.
That's war.
Or by some... This is what they're fighting against. And this arrogance to come in and to suggest, I'm just going to walk in now when all these people have been doing it the right way. Some of them may be ruining their lives, like Beto. This guy's walking away with having his reputation to some degree ruined. But at least they went up and were willing to face this. It's interesting, though, that he's coming in when debates might not remain an issue, right? Because I don't know how Bloomberg would do in that environment.
But, it's going to be fun, isn't it? I mean, can you imagine more fun than watching this next year roll out with a multi-billionaire just jumping right in the middle of the Socialist Party of America, possibly going up against another New York billionaire in November of next year?
Yes.
I mean, this is paradise for people
like
me.
It is, and it's great. The American system allows this, and I think the Democrats, they should fight against it, but it is welcome to America and what makes elections great. We're going to make elections great again. It'll be fun.
We're going to have such fun.
Yes, I don't think the Democrats will let it happen.
It's mega.
Yes.
Everybody scoffs at me when I say this about a brokered convention. But if you have splits and there's no vision and no direction, I don't know, Hillary Bloomberg?
Hillary Bloomberg? Well,
I don't. Anything is possible at this point. I hope the Democrats have a good time and figure out the best way to move this forward without destroying everything their base has worked for.
It's just such fun. Tammy, crack a smile, because this is just wonderful.
I'm looking forward. I'm being reasonable.
Yes, you are, actually.
I'm
Tammy
enjoying
Bruce,
it.
thank you very much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, sir.